Hello and welcome everyone to the weekly video. In this weekly video, I'm going to talk about the profit that we close in the SP 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ100, Apple, Microsoft. So the crash that I talked about in the last videos finally came, and I want to show it, explain it again. And then we talk about the next movement of the market, some of the Forex position, Palladium, what's happening now with the news, with the fundamental and everything. Very interesting video, so let's get started. So SP 500, so this was my last signal. So it was very hard to find the top. To find the top and the bottom, it's sometimes it came on the second. In other cases, it makes us much more hard work to find the top. But I must say that here, when I say to take short, a lot of people on the website, on the forums, on the chat, everybody was bullish. It's going to go up, and I say no, it's going to go down. I was insist on that it's going to go down, and now see the result. It's big movement. It's a crash. I didn't make so much money like I want to make from this down move. I believe next time will be much bigger profit. I make big profit, but it can be a huge more profit. Anyway, just look at it. It's like, to find this crash. And when your trader know to find such a turning point, you know you're in a good hands. And I'm going to click now on play. Look on the chart. Boom, big down movement. Price stop here on the 400 moving average. As I say from the beginning, that the market will make a stop on the 400 moving average. You can see here the take profits. So take profits one was here. Market close under the line and then make another down movement. Very nice move, very nice. Now even you can see here on the comment on our TradingView platform. So even here people say market will go up every day. This is what people think. So again, you are in a good hands. Since 2007, what I do is to hunt the bottom and the top. And this here was a very hard job to do, but we do it, and boom, profit is made. Again with the NASDAQ, see the take profit too on the 200 moving average. And what's happened? Let's click play and see. Boom, market fall. It's a big movement, big movement. By the way, I take here long position on Friday, and we make profit from this long position. So this is amazing work, and I'm sure you understand. Now you in a good hand. S&P 500 monthly chart. So if you remember in the last video, I show you this trend line, which I connect this to high. Let me make it bigger. So number one, number two, this is number three. It was blue. A lot of people here was in stress, and boom, market fall. This was the target, the 8 moving average. Very big down movement, as you can see. NASDAQ 100 daily chart. So again, we got this AB equal to CD equal to CD, and another AB equal to CD equal to CD. Market get here, make another sneak attack. This was a sneak attack, and then boom, big fall. And from the 200 moving average, you can see it make a blue candle. So also to know here not to add short and take long, it's also very important. Okay, last one is the DAX. So we got this trend line. We got this AB equal to CD plus trend line. Market get to the trend line, close above it, then go down, and so make here the last sneak attack, and then boom, one big down movement that's basically clear all this CD leg. It's a very nice movement. Now let's go and see what is next and what I see now from the market. So as I say, one of you, I don't want to say names, I tell me, listen, let's take more short, let's sell more. I want to open more short positions. So I say, no, market now is on the big moving average, 400 moving average, 800 moving average in Dow Jones. I will not take sell position there. And I tell him, listen, I am in the market from 2007. And I know you will see on the weekend, probably that's the banks, the central banks, the government going to support the market. They will not let it, make additional more big down movement, because if it will make double, 3 times down movement, it means people will need coupons to buy food, because will be so much people that get fired from their job. So now we start to see that the Federal Reserve will start to support the economy. This is very important, because the Federal Reserve can print money, he got a lot of power, and probably they will try to control this down movement and even bring now some up move. You can see it also in the Wall Street Journal. Again, Federal Reserve going to support the market. Now, don't forget that this is election year for Donald Trump. And Donald Trump is very bullish on the market. Now, on the top, the same one who called me and talked with me on the market, basically he tell me, but listen, Trump will not allow this. I telling him, listen, now on the top, Trump and the Fed cannot stop this fall. But now after the fall and after, the short position finally get some money, the bears got some money, and the bulls get hurt very hard and will try to buy more, and now it's on the moving average for a buy position, and even Warren Buffett was staying on cash, so now he will search to start to buy. So anyway, now Mr. Trump will start really to push the Fed to make a big support, because on November he want to say we got the best economy, S&P on all-time high, blah blah blah. So again, we got the government, we got the Federal Reserve going to support the market, and market now is after a big correction, so we can start to search for a buy position, but I will show it on the chart in a second and you understand the plan. Okay, so S&P 500 daily chart. So as you can see, we are in a bull market since ever, okay? Even after any crash, the 29, whatever, 87, market eventually go and make a new high. It's happened all the time. Now, from where this support came, okay? So in most cases, okay, like you can see it every time, that's the support came from the moving average. So sometimes it's the 200 moving average, 300, and this was a big fall of 2018, which end on the 800 moving average that came here. So for example, you can see here that market go down, touch the 400 moving average, and boom, jump up to a new high. Again he fall, again touch the 400 moving average, and again go up to a new high. So now market fall, you can see the red candles very, very big, very, very hard, very, very quick, but eventually get again to the 400 moving average and make a blue candle. So now what's gonna happen is market to fall, touch the 800 moving average and go to a new high, or it can just from here, just a little, it will take time, candle after candle, and will be red candles in the middle, but again to go from here to a new high, because this is something that's happened all the time from this moving average. Now again, if market going to fall here, close under the 800 moving average, we can see this down movement, okay? So if again market close under the 800 moving average, which I see a lot of time government or the Fed support the market exactly on the 400 moving average or the 800 moving average. Now let's say they support, they will not success. So can see here two legs down. And I'm telling you, if it's get here, it means people need coupons to buy food. I'm not expect for this apocalypse scenario. So this is what can happen if market going to crash like crazy. But now it's a good time to try to buy in this moving average. That's all the time bring support to a new high, and if it came here will be a breakout that can bring additional leg up, which can happen. So to start to buy here, small position, every 50 or 100 US dollar fall with the build system can be very nice. Small size again. So this is what I see now. Okay, NASDAQ100 daily chart. So again, you can see the NASDAQ last time touched the 600 moving average and the 800 exactly. It was on the pips, but the software cannot show it now because it's too long. But touched the 800 moving average and boom, jump up to a new high. So when you get here, you can see on the 300 moving average was a stop, a little bit blue candles. Then on the 400, you get from the 400 to the 200 moving average. A position I love to take. I all the time buy from the 400, close profit on the 200. So from the 400 moving average to the 200 moving average, it's a very good position. Then it can fall, but it will get eventually to the 800 moving average and jump up to a new all-time high. Okay, so this is what was in the past, and I see it many times. So now NASDAQ is only on the 200 moving average. So again, can make a fall to test all this moving average, or it can just go up. Now with the build system, we can buy it here, and here with no problem. And when you make the small up move, you can close profit and leave small percentage of the profit to a new all-time high. Okay, let's talk about the most interesting one, which is the Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones is the one who basically give me the approval on Friday to take the buy position. It looks better than all the rest. Okay, so again, you can see the up move here came exactly from the 800 moving average, like the NASDAQ, like the S&P. But what is the difference now with the Dow Jones to the S&P and NASDAQ? That's the Dow Jones already touched the 800 moving average. So on Friday, I buy it actually here. So it was under the 800 moving average, go above it, boom, I take buy position. And because of the weekend, I close it a little bit early. But it looks very good, and only because I know the Dow Jones is already on the 800 moving average, so there is a chance that the NASDAQ and the S&P will not go to test the 800 moving average. Now, 800 moving average is big support because it's the last moving average that we got. That's professional buy in this moving average, so it can go now and boom, jump up to a new high. This is something that really can happen. Now another scenario that it will go up, touch the 200 moving average, then it go down, make a new low, will play here around, make some sneak attacks, but by the end it will go up and make a new high. But now market on support, so what I'm going to do is to buy small amount with a big system, not something crazy, a small amount, make some profit. If you go down, no worry, build system will make us profit anyway. But just want to say that this low, now we got higher low and it can go up to a new high. So now people say short, but I say long. And as people say here long and I say short, so it's always like this. So market on support now, again it can fall, but more likely to make some up move now, and we will try to take this up move with a small size, a small amount position, because again we still got the coronavirus that can make big down movement and test the low here. But I got no problem that market will fall here, then make some small up move, we will close profit, no problem. I just saying that I start to see support came to the market. Okay, so let's talk about the new position that you see in your portfolio in the master account. So crude oil, this is the 8 hours chart. Each candle here represent 8 hours of trading the crude oil. So crude oil after big down movement, price 45, very low price for the oil. So we got this AB equal to CD. So you can see here, let me do a horizontal line. You can see market and the AB equal to CD, and this 8 hours candle change and go up almost to a blue one. So very good time to start to buy the crude oil. People lose a lot of money with this down movement, and now they all get stopped out and we start to buy. Very good turning point. Also OPEC and a lot of companies got problems, real problems, when crude oil price is so low. So again, I start to buy the crude oil every 200 pips fall, boom, new position. After 400 pips up move, profit will be closed. So very good position in the crude oil. Okay, Forex market. So we got some new position in the Forex market. So AUD, Australian dollar, is very interesting. First of all, it was big fire in Australia. Now the fire got control, and basically I expect the Australian dollar will become stronger. So was here the last down movement, less Swiss franc to buy Australian dollar, mean that Australian dollar become weaker, and now Australian dollar need to become stronger and try to test all the moving average here. Okay, I don't need such a big movement, but just saying. So market get here and touch the middle Bollinger Band. So you can see all the down movement here was not touching the middle Bollinger Band, only here. And when it happened was a few days of an up move. Okay, you can see it here, but not actually a turning point that's make a high here. It's not go from here to here, it just make this up move. So last time it didn't success to make a significant up move. So now after this down movement, you can see here again price touch the middle Bollinger Band, and now I expect, because last time it didn't bring such an up move, I expect now actually it will go around here, which is very good pips to take, a nice movement. So let me delete now all the Bollinger Band. Okay, so now basically you can see all this channel down movement. Now if I connect this low to this one here, you will get that market to this market need to go back to here above this line. And of course we can find here AB equal to CD 1. So again the same channel around here. So if I connect the AB equal to CD with a line, we'll get exactly to this price now that can bring support. And again, so I expect this one to go up. So I want to continue with the Australian dollar versus the Swiss franc. So you can see here market go down under the blue support, and you know what's happened when market break this blue support. It's just to clear stop loss and then it going up very nice. So you can see here that market touch the blue line and go up, and last time when he break the blue support, boom, he make this sneak attack and then go up, and it's something that's happened all the time. So this is very, very good. Also, what I love in this position, that every day we receive swap. We are not a pay swap, we get paid on the swap. So every day that this position is open, the swaps make us additional profit. Okay, before I continue with more instrument, I want to back 1 second to the S&P 500. I remember I print screen this chart on Friday when I buy, and I want 1 second to go over it. So first of all, market basically get to the 800 moving average on the 8 hours chart, okay, and basically was here a trend line. Okay, so market touched the trend line, start to go up, and on the 1 hour chart was red, blue, red, blue, red, red. So we got colors pattern. So this is the colors pattern. Then we got the blue candle, that's the colors pattern bring, and then you can see that this red candle, this 1 hour, go down and start to go up. So when you look on this candle, you can see that it's going to go up, and it came after the colors pattern. So it's a good example on the big time frame and the small time frame. And the Dow Jones was on the daily 800 moving average. That is very, very strong. So I saved this photo to show you it on the weekly video. So it's very, very clear that market from here going to go up. Okay, so this was profit that we make on Friday. Okay, crude oil, I want to show you here also on the support number 3. So it can go up now and bring us the profit. Crude oil now I think is one of the best position to take, also with the Forex that I show you. So again, was on support number 3. Microsoft monthly chart. So if you remember last video, I show you Microsoft and I say I don't need to say anything, just look on the price, how crazy it is, and it's going to fall. So price touched the resistance number 3 and their monthly candle become very nice red candle. So Microsoft still can go down to resistance number 1. Stochastic still on the top. I think this need to go more down unless Fed or whatever bring strong support. But I think even if NASDAQ will go up, these specific stocks can go down more. Okay, Apple daily chart. I am so happy to see this photo because I talk about this is what's going to happen week after week when we was here on the top, and it's take time of course, but finally it's fall hard, it's fall nice. I love to see this down movement. Now it's on support. You can see it's out from the channel, and taking profit was out in a lot of accounts. I think now it's on support. Again, it can go down as I say about the NASDAQ, S&P, Dow Jones, but I just want you to see that's what I say eventually happened, and it's very, very down, a big down movement. I love to see this, and I want you also, after we talk about it so much, see the photo, see how it go down, very nice. Okay, so last instrument I'm going to talk about in this weekly video is the palladium. Palladium still, in up price. Everything go down, only the palladium take its time, but on Friday it fall 10%. Okay, nice down movement on Friday. So you can see here market touch the middle Bollinger Band one time, and the second time of course it's stronger, and I believe we're going to see now big down movement around here, which is will be very, very nice. Also the stochastic still on the top above 80, so it need to go down. R3 on the monthly chart, touch it and fall, very, very nice, need continue to fall. So this is the palladium. You can see on the weekly chart and the red candle. Daily chart brings some nice red, and I expect market to fall and test the 200 moving average, which will bring us very nice profit. Okay, so that's it for the weekly video. I hope you enjoy it. A lot of information. I want to add that I'm going to focus more on the Forex market when I can receive money every day on the swaps on the Forex market. It's very, very good. You know, if position take a little bit time, you receive money on this time. More easy market, but still going to invest in the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, SP 500, even the DAX, but small position. We still got the coronavirus, still not need to take a big position there. We after a big down movement, but going to invest there as well. Crude oil. So very interesting market expected next week and next month. So that's it. I want to add special thanks to a very good person. His name is Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. That's it. Have a very, very good week.